Gears of War Damnation, Chapter 19, Light. Wow. After everything I've went through, everything I did to try to find my brother, I found him, but he was corrupted. I had to put an end to it. I was making my way back to base when I could hear commotions, gunfire, screaming. It's begun. These new things called Lambent have been attacking the island periodically. And of course, it's happening again right now. I make my way as fast as I can, running as fast as I can. But even though I'm moving forward towards battle, thoughts from behind struck me. My brother's dead. I just keep here thinking about everything from when we're young. It feels like a lifetime ago when we were screaming at the TV. We were big fans of the Cougars, seeing the coal train. Everything. Life was so different. I made it back to base, reported what happened. The command there was very unhappy with me, not only losing my squad, but my sergeant in the process. There was a lot of people against my idea of going for this mission of stopping the stranded. While they did kill people and steal things, they still thought it was rash of me to take a squad and ambush them. I guess they were right. Everybody died. I was stripped of my rank and told to simply guard a post, and that my fate would be decided later. I don't even care what happens to me. Everyone I ever cared about is dead. I could see the Lambent in the distance. Those things called stalks that look like giant dead trees growing out of the ground, spewing out death. They were in the distance, so they weren't an immediate threat towards our actual base, but the outskirts with the farms were under attack. I could see the carnage from here. It brought back memories of when I could see the hammers destroying the cities when I was in the center of Jacinto, safe. It's happening again. One way or another, it's happening again. And we'll be driven out. And we will all die. The ground started shaking. I felt the ground shake a million times, but this was different. One of those stalks just busted out of the ground. Went straight through one of the buildings. Those things are crawling everywhere. I believe they're codenamed polyps. They're quick, they're fast, and their legs are as sharp as blades. I see them jumping on poor innocent people, carving them up. Explosions. Blood. Everywhere. I run down the road, trying to find a way to escape. Trying to find if anyone needs help. Everywhere I go, the polyps are killing everyone. There's just too many of them. All I have is a pistol. They stripped me of everything else when they demoted me. I check my clip. 10 shots, you're kidding. I hit cover. I can see them crawling on the walls of the building across the street. But they haven't noticed me yet. I have to get away. I have to run. I sprint as fast as I can. I caught the attention of a small group, and they all start chasing me. What do I do? As I'm running, I make quick turns and try to shoot at them. I hit one and exploded instantly. But I missed 3 shots, and there's still about 5 of them left chasing me. What do I do? They're fast. I have to cut through small corners. I cut through a small alleyway, but of course they instantly jump on the walls and use that as leverage to catch up to me. This isn't working. I need to find a way to lure them into a big open area, but I need a better weapon. This pistol isn't gonna cut it. I literally only have 6 shots left. These things are like spiders from hell. They have no concern for their well-being. They literally just latch to you and explode. If even just one of those things grabs me, it's all over. As I'm running down the road, I just see fire. Everything being destroyed. No one could react to these things. There's no way anyone could survive. I saw a few other gears off in the distance shooting them down with their lancers. That squad was cut down instantly. They didn't have a chance. They weren't prepared. I'm no different. I'm starting to get tired. I'm running out of breath. And they don't even care. All of them are still right behind me. I'm running out of ideas. As I'm running, I see a dead gear on the ground. His lancer, about 10 feet in front of me. I sprint as fast as I can, instantly pick it up. I turn around and shoot a few burst shots. Actually knock another one off. I was able to get a quick count on the rest. Still about 7! There was less before! I decided it was time to stand my ground and just try to take them out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! The last one jumped right in front of me when I shot it. The explosion sent me flying. I hit the ground hard. I was out of breath, but alive. I was able to kill the little group of polyps that was chasing me. I didn't see any near me. The explosion had my ears ringing, and I was bleeding from my chest. I guess when it exploded, it really burnt the hell out of my armor, and actually cut my skin really bad. I coughed up a little bit of blood. My stomach was turning, but it wasn't over yet. I could hear the screams of civilians being chased down by the polyps. I had to get to them. I saw another small group of polyps chasing 3 civilians. I made a promise to myself I wasn't going to let anyone else die today. I kept shooting as accurately as I could, but I kept missing. I was growing impatient. Right when the polyps were on them, luckily I clipped one of them and the explosion killed the rest. The civilians were saved. The smoke cleared, and I could see that they were fine. At a distance, it was kind of hard to see who they were. When I made it up to them, I saw that they were a young couple with a daughter. A young couple, probably in their late 20s, with a gorgeous little girl, probably around 5 or 6 years old. The man immediately ran up to me and shook my hand and told me thank you. He was so thankful, and I can see his wife standing a little bit behind him, holding their daughter. And she gave me a smile and also said thank you. I had saved them. I had saved their family. Tears started filling up my eyes as they walked away, and I saw them so happy together. Thoughts of my brother and his family flooded my mind. I never got to meet his wife or his daughter before the cog did what they did to them. It was so unfair. But here I am, in the cog. And I was able to save someone. I was able to save a family. So the cog can't be all bad, right? I want to get justice for my brother and his family. But throughout all this madness with the lambent, the locust, the stranded, what am I to do? All of that happened so long ago, and I never knew about it throughout the whole time I was in the cog. If only I was the one that met him there. If only I was the one that found him in the stranded camps, instead of that fucked up scientist and his men. Things would have been different. I can go over what ifs and all this all day, but it doesn't change the simple fact that my brother is dead, his family is long gone, and I'll never get to meet them. I've seen so many of my comrades and people I care about die, but today, for once in my life, I was useful, and I was able to save someone. That's something, right?